are back, and I just made this trade. It's a backup corner. I'm not worried about it at all. He doesn't really do that much anyway. We just got a kicker. That helps us a lot. Because I'm going to be kicking a lot more field goals, and I'm not going to be that much dumber. We did get John Ross as well. There's a lot of things I did off camera, and nothing cheated, you know. I just traded. I got Cognito and Hudson. This is weak. I had a bunch of episodes planned up, and all these movies trained, and the whole thing went kaboom when I upload all of it. I'm really mad. Madden was down too when I filmed half of it, so after the game crashed. I'm really mad, but anyway. You know, the team is basically the same. A couple of, we got Jason McCourty. Yeah, we got McCourty. We got Malcolm Jenkins. We got everybody here we got in a trade, except we signed a couple of guys, like, I don't remember exactly. But we did sign, and we got a kicker. I mean, we got a punt returner. It's not really same old team, and we're going for our first win against teams that I'm going to regret going against. And trust me when I mean I regret going against them, because they were really good. The Ravens, but they're 0-3 too. I think Lamar may be out too, which I don't know why he's out, but he may be out too. He had a horrible week when I'm recording this too. So I was ahead in everything, and then all of a sudden everything just went kaboom, and I had to make a video saying why I'm uploading soon. So I'm glad though that yeah, I'm glad that we're back, and Ingram and Zeke, and I'm really just hope the team is so good. So let's see what the team does here. I have the sound off, but I will put it on this game because I realize how boring the game's been every time I listen to them. So let me do that real quick. Everything's also on all Madden. I'll just show you that too. Volume controls. Let me just make this 100. Game options. See, it's on all Madden. Can't do anything about that. Alright, we got announcers.
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be
I'm going to let them take it away. I'm still going to play
the
them.
Baltimore Ravens and the Washington
and eventually I'll come
team.
in and talk. Also, I'm going to try to stop Lamar's run game. Had it! Did he just do that?
Taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the
Cleveland's
drive, and it's a quick
3-0.
first down.
That's how you know this is a simulation.
Usually we see runs like this
Detroit.
as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy's setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Brown has the first down and much
Houston
more.
3-0, they beat Kansas
Brought
City.
down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. He was locked in. 2 trips to the end zone, Charles, over 100 yards
Giants
receiving.
are 1 and 2.
How about
That's
the
not
combination of
happening.
route running, confidence going
Rams
downfield, and the ability to
Vegas,
go up and get the
Buffalo.
football?
Yeah, I think
You're
Buffalo.
exactly right. It was hard for them to stop
I
him.
know. I think the football team is
Some
good,
good hard
and I know the
running there
Ravens
as he'll push his
have
way
at least one
forward
loss.
for
I
about
can't remember
5.
that.
At the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
On 2nd down, Ingram. And he's
I'm
gonna
very
get
surprised
this
Lamar has
inside
not
the
ran
30.
again.
And the ball carrier.
The Jets are 0-4. That's realistic.
Smith on the tackle.
Wait, Colin Kaepernick is playing for the Broncos.
Shouldn't be a surprise. He's
Wow.
one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea. Slow him down.
There Lamar
Otherwise,
goes.
it's going to be a
Let's see
long
Lamar.
afternoon.
And
How
he
did you
gets it
know?
inside
Fumble.
the 10 to the 9.
I have to keep QB Smile on him. Bobby Wagner's going to hit stick and he knocks this man out of the game.
And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that. And here he takes it for
I
good
just realized that
yardage.
we're going to have a right guard back soon. And normally we're going to have to trade away somebody. So that's going to be pretty cool.
It goes right out the window.
But until then, I'm just going to... Yep, let's go.
Jackson hit and
He
lost
fumbled.
the football.
That's
and
a
it's
pick.
Washington that scoops it up.
Let's
He's
go,
got the
baby.
lead, and there he goes. He's at the 30, the 20, 10, 5, and he gets it back into the end zone. It's a foul. Washington.
Go.
How about that for a momentum swing? You had it goal to go. Not only do you cough it up, but they pick it up and return it all the way for a touchdown.
And now you have to give oxygen to the entire team because what a letdown that was. Terrific drive. Looked like you're going to get points. Instead, the other team registers it on the scoreboard.
Really? Huh.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And more, he's going to sit on this one, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game, and they'll be looking to start fresh. Just a moment ago, they were backed up, coughed up the football, and then saw it go the other way for 6 points.
I just wonder, partner, sometimes they put such an emphasis on things, and you know in that situation, as they ran out there, they were told, take care of the football, don't cough it up. And sometimes it's the last thing you hear, and that's exactly what you do.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Ball at the 24, and a 2nd and 11.
At the 24-yard line.
Here's Jackson to throw.
That's a pick.
And his throws
Roughing the pass or defense, offense?
Andrews, a first-time Pro Bowler,
No,
the
okay
intended
then.
target.
I'll take it.
And that'll make it 3rd down. An
I gotta
incomplete
do
pass
special
on that last
reinforcement.
play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Jackson from the shotgun.
He fumbled.
Here. He lost
Lamar
the
fumbled
and
again.
It's Washington that scoops it up.
Tom Brady sacked.
Jeez.
A fumble on the play. Recovered by the defense.
Hey, Gronk, not Gronk. McCaff, Brady, Zeke. Let's just do Zeke now.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll
Zeke,
take this down just shy of the 25-yard line.
21.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Let's get Zeke and
It's
Julio
a pickup
involved. I need
of 3.
Julio mainly.
Brings up 2nd and
Julio
7.
and Zeke.
On 2nd and 7.
Got him.
Brady. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Let's try to get Zeke.
A good pick up there, 21 yards.
The 4-yard line.
Got him.
Throw.
That's a pick
Into a
six.
double team, and it's intercepted. It's Clinton Dix with a pick. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. Charles, that makes now 5 interceptions in not even 5 quarters. Remember, he threw 4 picks last week.
And this turns into a tough situation because a lot of fans, the first thing is, oh, well, we need to change quarterbacks. This is your guy. This is your elite player. You can't just take him out like that. If I'm the coach, I make a little joke and say, you know, some big guy, we're going to change the football. So it's obvious that's the problem. It's not you. Keep firing.
Except that, baby.
That penalty against DJ Fluker, the behemoth out of Alabama. From the gun, Jackson.
Got him. How did he break that?
And the Washington pressure gets to him.
Clay
And he will go
Matthews.
down. The 6-time Pro Bowler, Clay Matthews. And it'll be a 2nd and long. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Where's Chase Young?
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long.
Oh, wow.
They go screen.
He had
This is
somebody.
Ingram. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Washington 7, Ravens 0.
think we were winning after quarter number one.
He angles this one for the sideline. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football.
He rifles one.
I need a good. Brady's so good. Brady's good. It's just I'm drawing bad ones because I don't know how to use a slow quarterback that well.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Oh, I messed up big.
He'll try and run. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. And that'll go for a gain of 18 on the keeper. First down. Well, he's certainly dangerous when he spots a lane and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
How about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
On second and goal.
No, pick the ball. Oh, gosh.
Ronald Darby that time, the one who got a hit.
Let's see. I need to see, where is Chase Young? Chase Young better be out of it. Was he injured maybe? Because I did see saying something we needed a right end, but I thought they were just making it like saying that Chase Young wasn't good anymore. I thought, wait, do we need a right end? Right end. Chase Young, he's number 1 on the depth chart. DT. Chase Young again. Let's see. Power back, Zeke. Slot receiver. Yeah, slot's good. Wait. No, I want Young here. Yeah. I don't want that. No, and I want you here. And then I'll have Clay over Chase. And then the DTs are set. No, and then I'll have. Yeah. No, KJ Wright goes there. So yeah, the team's good now, I think.
And in and knocked it free.
Incomplete.
And now third and goal.
There he is.
Incompletions on first and second down.
The 9-yard line.
From the gun, it's Jackson.
That's a touchdown.
This is caught. And he is
I'm challenging. There's
to the
nothing
end
to
zone
challenge.
for a Baltimore touchdown.
His feet run in bounds.
Touchdown.
Whatever.
Mark Andrews, his first touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game.
A year ago, Lamar Jackson led the league in touchdown passes with 36, and many of those went to his tight end, Mark Andrews, who went to the Pro Bowl in his second season in the league. He led all tight ends with 10 receiving touchdowns in 2019. Many people argue that he's Jackson's go-to guy. I say there's no doubt that that is his main target. He goes to him again for a touchdown connection.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it
John,
away.
I need to get to the ball.
And this will be a touchback.
So Zeke and Julio need to get
over the
go.
end line.
They're on 25-yard.
First and 10 and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They start on the ground with Elliott. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Come on, Zeke. Let's see.
And they'll
Zeke,
work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Connects here with a tight end, Jeremy Sprinkle. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Washington.
Love the play call that time. Love the design. You put 3 tight ends on the field. That screams jumbo set, running formation to a defense, right? No, they go play action, and defense gets confused for just a split second. And next thing you know, completion for good yardage.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Yeah,
Derek Wolfe popping in for the sack.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Give him 5 on the screenplay, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady.
Julio.
It's caught. Jones. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Brady's throw there complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a 1st.
3 more yards.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Brady.
Julio. Julio Jones, bullseye, bang, Brady, Jones, touchdown.
Jones, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And Washington has taken the lead.
And partner, is there anything Julio Jones can't do on the football field? Did you see that catch? That was one-handed, right? I did see that with my own eyes,
You
right?
saw it correct.
Okay, I know we watched him practice it. We know he does it in a pregame routine, but still, to do it in the heat of
now we got
competition,
Brady
being
undermotivated, and Jones
phenomenal.
now feeling good. We just
Taken
need
in
to
the
get a
end
big
zone.
yard.
And more, he's going to sit on
So I'm
this
gonna
one.
if
The
they
drive
take
will
the
begin
lead,
at the
I
25-yard
want to get one more
line.
lead, and then I'm just gonna give it to Zeke, and
The
Zeke comes in
Raven
about
offense
6
set
points.
at the line for this next drive. They
Where's-
trail a
where's
one-score
Young? There's Young.
deficit,
That's
14-7 as they come up 1st and 10.
That's touchdown.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard
I
line.
was knocked him out.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. A reminder,
Big
once we
man
hit
up.
halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
This pass into the arms of
That's
Snead.
Touchdown.
And he takes it all the way down to the 3.
Complete.
A big play there on the catch and run. 63 yards.
Yeah, slant. I think
now
it's a
to get
slant.
even before the break
Yep.
as they come up 1st and goal toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mark
He
Andrews,
knew what
there,
to do,
but it'll be
and he
2nd
goes
and
passing
goal.
on the goal line. Brady, Russell,
They'll
bad
look
play
to
on
run
me.
with Ingram. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1.
Offside defense.
Hey, we're going to do what we do. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples, but I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other.
That's
Hey, you did it. No, you did it.
That's why you need a fullback.
Correctly.
And you gotta have
And
a
he's
good
going to be
fullback.
shoved back short of the goal line. They're held again, and do we have a goal line stand brewing? It's 3rd and goal. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts.
Ravens may go,
As they'll
oh,
stop it
what,
with
and
just
we may
over
go,
a minute to go before
one and game.
halftime.
I'll be
A
very
big
happy.
play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Now
That's
it's
exactly.
Jackson to the goal
He
line.
dropped it.
Incomplete.
He
Being
dropped
a
it.
big body
And they're
receiver
going
plays to their
for it.
advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit
No.
was
And
Touchdown.
he'll get in.
Alright.
Touchdown,
Ingram.
Baltimore. Mark Ingram, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Hits the
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what
So
we're
the plan
seeing
is
here.
for this. I want Brady to get
Takes
5.
over
Now,
1st and 10.
I need
At their
Brady
own
to get
25-yard line.
Brady.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen,
Alright, so
too.
my mic
Couple
is really
completions,
lagging.
you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Chucked in.
Drops it underneath, Elliott.
Brady's pass.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field. They went with a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Here's Brady. Complete to Jones. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Brady now on 1st down.
Get that.
This complete to Jones. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Brady to throw again. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. And it bangs off the left upright.
You gotta be kidding me.
It's no good.
How?
So we've hit half. All right, folks, eager to get back to this week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight.
All time.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
I want to get Zeke a lot more involved.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing.
Holding.
Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark
First
and maybe
20,
slow
I'll
down
take
the
it.
other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
And Brady's throw there, incomplete. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
13 yards on the play. Brings up third.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. He completes it to Jones. Oh, and they had it stopped short of first, but a penalty marker down. And that looked like a clear face mask to me. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
On play action, now Brady.
I have nobody.
Eluding the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun again to Elliott. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line.
From the gun on 3rd down,
Brady.
Zeke,
get it.
Elliott, complete.
You get it?
And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
Okay.
Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. Well, this has been all that we'd hoped for. 2 of the game's all-time great QBs slugging it out in a 1-score game here in the second half. 1st and 10. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. And his throw here's incomplete. The former 1st-round pick Marlon Humphrey there to get a hand on it. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Again, they'll throw with Brady.
First down.
And he finds
More.
McLaurin. And some room to work.
Touchdown.
Washington. Terry McLaurin, his first touchdown on the year. And Washington has taken the lead. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here.
Kansas City's 1 and 2. I just saw that out of the corner of my eye.
And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
This is the Brady we all wanted. The Brady the Washington football team needed. And his defense has been nothing but great.
They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Especially knowing that we can cover anybody.
Here as Washington has an injured player down on the field.
Wait, who just got injured? Please don't be anybody bad. Wagner? No. Probably Wagner's out. Oh, you three are the guys that I really hold this. The leaning Walker, we're gonna get back in next episode. Not next episode, but 2 episodes.
We'll step aside.
Come on. Hey, at least now I have. At least the good thing about that is that it's Queen Matthews now.
From the 29, Jackson. Snead's got it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that
great,
one, and
KJ
a first
Wright.
down.
And the Raven first down.
The defensive leader is KJ Wright. I feel so confident.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Kerrigan in on the stop.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Did he get it?
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Decent run, maybe hoping for a little bit more. It does, though, set up 3rd and manageable.
And every play that's run, if it's blocked perfectly and executed perfectly, it's set up to go for a touchdown.
Jeez, my guy's a hit
but I
stick
like the way
me.
you described that one. Just get into a 3rd and manageable, nice decision-making, and took care of the football.
Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why.
Shut up, announcers. Nobody likes you guys anyway. I'm kidding, announcers. You guys are pretty
It's a
good.
pickup of 11 and a
It's a knock
Baltimore
my
first
defense,
down.
Partner, you know when we call a game, we talk about Lamar Jackson and his speed, and his elusiveness, and the ability to get him on the ground, how tough that is for a defense. But how about his development as a thrower, as a professional?
A gain of 5 brings up
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
That's a touchdown.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Yeah, my friends, they call it a touchdown.
With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Well, Lamar Jackson remembers 7 rushing touchdowns in his MVP season of 2019, and he's into the end zone here as well.
And when you hear that 7 rushing touchdowns in 2019, doesn't it surprise you a little bit?
Yeah, you almost expect more, right?
Yeah, in your mind, you're thinking Lamar Jackson got in the end zone a bunch more. That might be what he does in 2020.
And he knocks it through. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it was capped off by the touchdown run that came from Lamar Jackson.
to kick off for Baltimore.
Let's see. Alright, I'm gonna get Zeke a touchdown. I want to get. Brady's got to get a touchdown.
Twister on the return. Washington will take over 1st and 10.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first two drives of the third quarter, one for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Patrick Queen.
Patrick Queen in there to record the second sack of his young NFL career.
I got that. No, I don't. That's
over the middle deep. And he can't come up with a pick. Nearly his second of the game. Instead, fourth down.
Third of the game, excuse you.
Brady not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on fourth. They do go for it. It's Brady.
McCaff. No, McCaff.
And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play. Back now at FedEx Field. All even as we get ready to start the fourth.
What play is this? You gotta be kidding me.
Still on his feet. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10.
What play did I just run?
There's so many definitions of a complete back. I think most people think a guy who can block, a guy who can catch, and a guy who can run. But how about when you put it all together as a runner, and you can fake people out, you can be shifty, and also run with some power and break tackles, as we just saw on that pickup.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's third and
Get back, get back!
Jackson from the shotgun.
That's a pick. Pick!
For the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Tucker's kick is good. And the Ravens strike first at 3-zip.
Ravens 24.
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why just score the touchdown and seal this thing?
A few better down a score in the fourth quarter than Tom Brady. This is 1st and 10. That one complete to Elliott.
Brady's pass.
He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Now
nice!
Throw here right side, he hauls it in. Past the 20.
Touchdown! Washington football team!
Jones, 76 yards.
We're going for it.
Washington has retaken the lead. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
Got it.
We know it all too well. You give Tom Brady time on the clock in the fourth quarter. You're playing with fire.
I love Brady.
Yeah, and when you're talking about playing with fire, it's really more like a raging inferno when it's Tom Brady, isn't it? And you almost expect it. Actually, you know he's going to come downfield and score against you. But here's the thing. Can you match Tom Brady now? Because there's still time on the clock for a chance to come back at it.
Yeah, maybe that long touchdown, they would have preferred something a little more methodical, because you're right, there's still quite a bit of time. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
We need a sack here.
He'll set up to throw from the gun. It's complete to Snead. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson.
Touchdown.
Brought in left side by Snead. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Willie Snead, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Ravens have once again taken the lead. So minutes after giving up the lead in the fourth quarter, they say not so fast. Big play, and they grab that lead right back.
Talk about a seesaw game, up, down, up, down. Did you ever see Saul? Did you play that when you were a kid?
Oh, yeah. Out on the playground, absolutely.
You had to make sure that you matched weight, though, on the other side, though, right? Otherwise, you could be up in the air a long time.
By the way, we're not done in this one. I think we're set up for an exciting finish. Returning it, John Ross. And he will
oh, my goodness. It's John Ross. Okay.
No further.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
And now let's discuss Julio Jones. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty
I want to get
receiver.
CK this ball here.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. The throw on second down by Brady is incomplete.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
On third down, Brady.
That's it. Damn.
That is incomplete.
Brady's pass intended for Terry.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down.
We need this
Weren't
play.
able to do so on that play.
Come on, DK. Anybody. DK.
Open man is Metcalf.
Come on, get
He's
Julio.
And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10.
What are they doing?
What a huge pickup as the sticks make a drastic shift forward.
Zeke.
Elliott going to bite off about 7 on that one. A good run on first down.
All right, Zeke, we're just going to do the one
And
here.
now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
Come on, Zeke,
Again,
Zeke,
it's
Zeke.
Elliott.
Nice
And
shot,
he'll be a
Zeke.
couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Some good games going on in the early
Zeke, come on,
window.
get the first
This
lead.
might be the best
Zeke,
of the
Zeke,
bunch.
Zeke.
He's got the first down inside the 10. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line.
Zeke.
They don't need to run another
Feed you,
play
Zeke.
here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Ezekiel Elliott on
It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up second and goal.
I could get a touchdown here. I don't feel like it though. Zeke.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown.
Zeke.
Ezekiel Elliott.
Oh my gosh.
First touchdown on the year. And Washington has taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. And Charles is able to dive in there in a short yardage situation.
Just find a place to get to the end zone. Didn't matter where it was, but once he did, used his nose for the end zone and dove in.
Trailing in the fourth, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
Let's see.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard
Jackson and the Ravens, here they come. Down by 4, 2:01 remaining. A 4th straight defeat looming on the horizon, barring a comeback here as they've got it with a
2
first
minutes.
down.
We got to hold the team, and our defense gets our first win. Brady officially established himself as the quarterback of our team for the rest of the year.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Caught by Snead over the middle.
All right, that's okay. That's okay, boys.
Able to knock him down.
We got Stella Career has Buffalo
So it's
Stadium.
Raven football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Looking, come on.
And he's going to drop this off to his fullback.
Jackson's pass.
The Ravens moving quickly here as the clock runs.
Brady looking. Oh, he had that.
It's incomplete. He was looking for Mark
So
Ingram
this
there.
is the biggest play of the drive.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Jackson.
Oh, denied.
And
We got the win.
incomplete. The veteran Jason
Eat this
McCourty
W.
there to make sure that
Eat
one didn't
this
find its
W.
target.
All we have to do is get 1 star.
recovered by Jason McCourty.
They're going on fourth
No,
down.
no,
Jackson.
no.
His man, it's
He
Andrews.
caught it.
Pass.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Also, I know I forgot to say, remember to like if you want to see more content like this.
It's a first down. He's got it to Ingram.
Sorry, no, you know what? I don't know. Yeah, remember if you want to see more content like this, subscribe also and put on notifications. The reason why we're ahead of everything is because when I was filming, it all got corrupted. That's almost as a pick. So remember to like and subscribe, comment down below. Like if you want to see more content like this. I'm doing all this now because as soon as this game is over, I'm going to end the video. And there's 47 seconds left, and I'm really nervous. Oh boy, our first win, Chase Young. Oh, am I covered?
This one complete.
Okay.
Ingram.
They need to get a touchdown. We
They
just
do
got to
get
cover
a
the
couple,
touchdown.
but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8.
I'm not worried.
And they're left looking at 3rd and 8
No,
after the second
no,
down pass play
no.
only went for 2.
No, no!
And he'll
Oh
be
my
out of
goodness.
bounds about
They're
a
at the
half to
20-yard
a
line.
full yard shy of the 5.
Wait, what's the flag?
Holding offense.
Yes! Holding. Oh my goodness, that was so clutch.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
This play's gonna make a break all year.
Throwing now is Jackson.
No! No!
And
He
he's
caught it. Holding.
caught for a touchdown.
No holding. No.
And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
No
So
way.
for those of little faith, guess
Nah,
what?
that-
They're not done. They now have the lead with that
Oh.
touchdown this late in the contest.
The tight
I
end
wonder if
got
that was a play they
destroyed.
were holding, or a play
Ah.
that they just knew would work from past experience.
I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did.
We need
You're
a
right, they
field
got
goal.
it done. Looks like they're going
Oh,
to be the winners.
field goal.
For Baltimore.
Here comes Ryan Switzer to return it.
No way.
Lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Alright.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the
They
return.
go better.
A few better down a score in the 4th quarter than Tom Brady. This is
Tom
1st
Brady.
and 10. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll make it 2nd and short.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
This is the play.
One final try now for Brady.
Brady!
He's gonna
Brady!
fly.
Oh!
And that's caught into
No!
the 30.
Yes!
He's in.
He's in!
Kidding me?
Yes,
One of the most
No way!
incredible ways to finish a game, and they do win it on the final play.
Oh, yeah, Charles, I love you. Remember to like and subscribe, comment down below. I can't believe we just won that.